Let me tell you something that almost every new Jeep owner gets wrong. It's not the driving, it's not the Jeep, it's choosing the wrong trail too early. And that one decision can either build your confidence or completely shake it up. If your first trail experience goes wrong, it can take months to rebuild your confidence. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
Is the ladies' confident trail show. This is the ladies' confident trail show.
I'm Kristen DeLibero, founder of LadyJeepers.com, and this show is all about helping you feel confident on and off the trail. This is where education meets real life confidence. This is the space for the woman who wants to understand her Jeep, build real trail skills, and step into adventure without intimidation or ego. Because adventure is a skill, confidence is built, and you belong on the trail. And today, we're talking about something that doesn't get discussed enough, in my opinion. How to choose the right trail for your skill level. Because this one decision, it can make or break your entire Jeep experience early on. Most people think confidence comes from just getting out there and doing it. And yes, action matters. But here's what I see happen all the time. Someone buys a Jeep, they're excited, they go out with a group, and they end up on a trail that is way above their skill level. Now, suddenly, they're overwhelmed, they're stressed, they're second guessing everything. And instead of building confidence, they walk away thinking, maybe this isn't for me. And that's not true. They didn't fail, they just started on the wrong trail. Your first few trail experiences matter a lot. I am a firm believer in this. You hear me talk about this all the time. But when we first start doing something new, we're trying something that is outside our comfort zone. Those first couple experiences, so those first couple times we go out, matter the most, in my opinion, because early experiences, they shape your confidence, your comfort level, your willingness to try again, and honestly your want to get out there and do it again. If your first experience feels controlled, supported, doable, you build momentum. But if it feels overwhelming, rushed, out of control, stressful, you have anxiety, you start associating jeeping, trails, adventures with stress. And that is what I want you to avoid more than anything. So, how do you actually choose the right trail? I get this question all the time, and there's a lot of different factors that play into this. So, here's the simple way to think about it. You're not choosing a trail to prove something. So it's not, I want to go on the harder trail because people I know are doing that. Or, you know, it's kind of like learning to ski, right? I don't want to be in the baby slope, the bunny slope. But that is how you build those skills safely, confidently, so that you can move up and continue to move up and have fun doing it. Trail riding is the exact same thing. So you're not here to prove anything. Try the harder trails. Push yourself too hard, too fast. You're choosing a trail to learn something, to develop experience, to get more comfortable behind the wheel, to build on your skills. That's a completely different mindset. And that is the mindset that I want you to have. Is I don't want you to have the prove it mindset. I want you to have the I'm doing this to learn mindset. This is where most people get it wrong. They aim for something that feels exciting, right? You see the pictures, the videos. You see things online all the time on social media, but instead of something that feels manageable, you're striving to do something that feels exciting and is bigger, right? Well, your first trail should feel a little easy. It should feel controlled. It should be low pressure because that's where learning happens. So your first time out, don't want to just jump out there to the most exciting trail that there is. You want to think of those building blocks. You want those first trails to be wins and successes and build your confidence where you're like, yes, I can't wait to go back out and go on my next trail instead of at the end of the trail feeling stressed. Maybe it was a little too much. And you're like, I don't want to put myself in that position again. Remember, you can always move up. There's no rush, there's no time frame, no judgment. You can always be trying harder trails, but it's hard when you are on that hard trail to just move down, right? Because once you're out there, you're out there. So remember, when you are first starting, think of going on a ski vacation when you were first learning how to ski. And if you don't ski, it's still that same idea, right? Of the different levels. You start on the bunny slope, you work your way up, you get experience so that you're safe, but you're safe for you and the people around you, because that is something people don't talk about enough on a trail ride. It's about you, but it's also about how you affect those around you. And that is something to be aware of and cognizant of, because we all want to have a great time out on the trail and we want to go back out for more. So just remember, it's not where you're going to be forever. It is the best starting place, because a beginner friendly trail is not about big obstacles. It's about learning your driving, your technique, your skills, focusing on your steering, how your vehicle responds in four-wheel drive, how it responds on rocks, getting comfortable with ruts, wanting to take your steering, understanding the terrain and understanding how that terrain then affects your vehicle as you are out there driving, and feeling how your Jeep responds, because you want movement and flow, and you want to really be learning and building your capabilities. It's not about looking for the biggest obstacles, the most challenging as you're starting. Now, as your skills continue to grow, of course, you are going to continue to grow with your Jeep, grow on the trails, the obstacles. You'll get to a point where you might be like, all right, I'm looking for where are the challenges? Where are the big ledges? But you want to make sure you have built up to that so that it is successful, and is successful for you, for your Jeep, and for the people that you are out trail riding with once you are out there. And this is a huge thing. The right people, the right group to go out with is so important. So when you are looking, especially when you are first starting out and you are like, okay, I want to go out on trail, want to go out with other people, because you should never trail ride alone. What are you looking for in the right people? They should be patient. They should be kind. They should be giving guidance without judgment. They should let you go at your own pace and think about helping, but not pressure. Because if you go out with the wrong group, you may feel rushed, like they're trying to push you through, get you going, doing more than you're comfortable with. They might push you like, oh, you got this, it's fine. But it might be too much for you, or it might be too much for your vehicle right now. They might make you feel talked down to, judge, maybe that you're behind, and your environment matters just as much as the trail, especially when you're learning and you're just starting. That environment is so important, and having the right people is crucial for success as you're starting out, and to help so that you're like, yes, I want to get back out there. I want to go on another trail ride. So you don't need to know everything. That is something else as you are learning, as you're starting out. I personally believe you never know everything. You're always learning. Things are evolving. New equipment comes out, new tools, new ways to do things. Yes, your basics. You need to have basics as you are heading out for your first trails, your first adventures. But don't tell yourself, I have to know everything before I ever go out. You should understand when to use four high versus four low, basic clearance for your Jeep. Remember, Jeeps are different based on tire size, based on lifts, based on what axles you have. So you need to know the clearance for your vehicle and tire placement awareness. That is something that is really important as well. These are three things. You can jump on our free web class. I go in depth about these. I give you ways to practice this at home so that you're prepared, you're ready before you ever go out for your first trail ride, because confidence comes from understanding and then adding experience to put it all together. And I believe so firmly in that. Because here's the truth, most people don't realize confidence is not built by doing the hardest thing, it's built by doing something slightly challenging and succeeding, then repeating that over and over. That's how confidence kind of stacks. Think of it as small wins and small wins and small wins and small wins, more experience, but in a way that's safe for you, safe for your Jeep, and allows you to have that success and to win. Because if you go out there and you're trying to do the hardest thing and the most challenging thing and you're not ready, it's going to add more stress. It is going to add more anxiety, might not be as much fun. You might end up doing some damage to your Jeep because maybe you're just not quite ready yet. And remember, it's just yet. It's not saying that you're not going to get out there and do harder things or the challenging obstacles and challenging trails, but it's understanding as you're starting out. How do you build that confidence? And it is by having success. It is by getting out there with small wins, learning, repeating, learning, growing, and doing that over and over again. That is how you get true success. That is how you gain true skills. And suddenly you're doing things that you once felt intimidating, that you were like, I never thought I would ever do that. So it's easy when you have, you know, I call it a building block system and framework so that you're always just building the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. It's small, it's easy, you have success, and you can do it. So if you're not sure how to choose your next trail, here is what to ask yourself. Does this trail allow me to learn? Or am I trying to do this to prove something or push myself? Will I feel in control? So is this something that I'm comfortable with the terrain, the rating of the trail, the level of the trail? Or is this something I'm trying to push myself and it may feel a little overwhelming? Can I take my time? Is this going to be a trail that, you know, depending on how you drive, we all have different driving preferences. I like to go slow. I like to crawl along on the trails, whether it's an easy trail, whether it's a hard trail. I like to enjoy the trail that I'm on. I like to see everything out there. I want to take my time, enjoy being out there, noticing, different flowers, noticing the animals, really just being immersed in the moment. So when you go to look at who you're going to trail ride with, what trails you're going on, are you going to feel rushed? Are you going to feel pushed? Are you going to feel like you're being pushed to do more than you're comfortable doing? Or are you going to be able to take your time and enjoy where you are at? If the answer leans more towards pressure, it's not the right trail yet. So if the idea of going on a green trail, all trail systems are rated a little bit different. And remember, even within like easy beginner trails, intermediate trails, advanced trails, even within those, there's going to be different ratings. So there's nothing wrong with starting on easy trails and building those skills up. You don't need to jump from one to the other. And it's okay to take your time to do that and to work your way through and up the different levels. Because again, you're building your skills and you're having success as you do it. And hopefully, if you're out on the trail, you're having so much fun just being out there. You're enjoying every minute of your experience and your adventure. Because I want you to hear this clearly. You're not behind, you're not late, you are not less experienced than everyone else. You're learning. Every confident Jeep driver you see today started exactly where you are. I know you keep hearing me say this over and over again, but I know sometimes when you're first starting out and you're watching others and you're seeing what other people are doing, it's so easy to be like, oh, you know, I'll never be there. I'll never know what they know. They're so far ahead of me. But just remember, everyone started at the beginning. Everyone started exactly in the same place. And the difference is they gave themselves the space to build confidence the right way, to build their skills, to be able to do those things that they are out there doing now. And remember, there is no time frame and there is no right or wrong for everyone. Someone may enjoy going out there, having a great time, enjoying every second immersed out on a trail, and never want to move up from a green trail. There's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe you want to move up to challenge yourself just a little bit more, but you don't want to put yourself in a high stress situation. You don't enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that. No judgment. Because remember, we are all on our own journey and it all looks different and individual for each one of us. So the goal is not to conquer the hardest trail as you're starting out. The goal is to build confidence that lasts. Because when you build it the right way, you don't just become a better driver, you become someone who trusts herself behind the wheel, trusts herself to be able to keep her Jeep safe. And if you want help figuring out where to start and how to build that confidence step by step, I do have a free web class where I walk you through how to choose the right trails. We talk about when to use for high, for low, and how to jump in and build confidence without feeling overwhelmed. If you're interested, I do this free web class every Thursday. You can jump on with me live. At the end, I will answer any questions that you might have. It's super easy. Just drive over ladyjeepers.live/trail. I would love to see you on there with me. So thank you for being here. And I will see you in the next episode of the Ladies Confident Trail Show. We do this every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Each week, I pick one specific topic to dive into with you, amazing ladies.
We love to go off-road in our Jeeps because it makes us feel free. Subscribe and join us weekly. Adventure is a skill, confidence is built, and you belong on the trail. This is the Ladies Confident Trail Show. This is the Ladies Confident Trail Show. This is the Ladies Confident Trail Show.